Early assessments are of relatively anemic voter turnout in the Commonwealth of Dominica on Tuesday, December 6th, as residents headed to the polls for an election that was marred by protests and a buildup of tension and uncertainty from the lack of longed-for electoral reform. Amateur video footage posted by the Dominica Breaking News Facebook page showed few people at polling stations in the capital of Roseau earlier this morning.
That's the polling station. You see how it's empty? Yeah, that's the Lube, the polling district in Lube, the station. Empty as usual. Boy, that is something else. If I make the best candidate win. Something not right. 3 people, they say a while ago, we come and Lube. See the time, 3 people alone in the research center that come and vote. Something not right.
Shortly after midday, the Dominica Government Information Service posted a photo of 2 electoral hopefuls, Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit and his wife Melissa, shortly after the pair cast their ballots. The Dominica Labour Party leader shed tears on Monday night at the DLP's final pre-election rally as he urged his countrymen and women to turn out to vote in Tuesday's election.
I want you to go out tomorrow and vote happily for them. Give them massive victories tomorrow at the polls. Go out in your respective constituencies and vote for the candidates of the Dominica Labour Party. And let us together join forces in January 2023 for the building of a dynamic new Dominica. I may not be there. I may not be there for the entire journey, but I assure you, I shall be there to get the process off to a sound and solid start. I love Dominica.
Dominicans now await the almost predetermined results of the election, which opposition parties boycotted in protest of what they call the Prime Minister's abuse of power. 45 candidates were nominated across the 21 constituencies in the country. This year, the Dominica Labour Party and Team Unity Dominica were the only 2 parties to field slates of candidates, while the other electoral hopefuls were nominated as independents. Even before a vote was cast, 6 seats were already declared in favor of the DLP, as its candidates were the only ones nominated in those constituencies. Prime Minister Skerrit was unopposed in Vieques, Darren Pinnard coronated in Coliho, Irving Francis McIntyre had no opponent for Roseau Valley, and neither did Roland Rover for Cottage. Julian B.G. Defoe will sail into Parliament representing Petite Savanne, and one of Dominica's youngest elected representatives, Lakia Lanisha Janelle Joseph, faced no opposition in her election as representative for Peybouche. The voting exercise was observed by a 16-member electoral observation mission from the Organization of American States, members of which were deployed to polling stations in constituencies across the country. Local media outlet Emo News shared video of the voting process at a polling station in Portsmouth.
Ms. Wallis, we have 2 candidates in the election. Heather Magdalene Vidal, she is the independent candidate. Her symbol is a tree, and if you wish to vote for Heather, you put your cross here. The next candidate is Finella Wenham, representing the Dominica Labour Party. Her symbol is the shoe, so if you wish to vote for Finella, you put your cross here. 1 cross by the candidate of your choice. All right? Okay, I've folded it. The booth is here. There's a pencil there, you use the pencil. When you are through, you bring it back on the fold lead as I give it to you. Just go.
Thank you.
Your back. Also your back. Thank you. Hold on. It's over. Place in your ballot. In the ballot. Sit. And just go to
Do you fall between the age of 18 to 25 or 26 to 49? 26 to 49. Okay.
Thank you.
your thumb, your right thumb. That's it.
Observations and recommendations for strengthening the process, many of which are expected to be repeated from previous reports, are expected to be compiled by the OAS mission and submitted in a preliminary format in the coming days.